Hello everybody, welcome back to BullBosphorus. There we are again. Everybody welcome. Hepiniz hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Selamünaleyküm. Bugünkü uçuşumuz American Airlines from New York to Detroit and then from Detroit back to Washington with the 737. Let's walk around the 737. Look at that beautiful 737. And as you know guys, the local time at New York is now 1 p.m. on Sunday. So welcome everybody. We are ready to start up and to go for our two destinations. Firstly, we have to go to Detroit, and from there we're gonna turn back to Washington. And the first time flight, we're gonna fly with 150 passengers on board. And hope you guys, you're gonna like this. So let's jump up in the flight deck. Alright, evet kaptanlar, bugünkü uçuşumuz New York'tan Detroit olacaktır ve daha sonra Detroit'tan Washington uçuşumuz olacaktır. Evet, hemen sesi kısalım şöyle şuradan. And let's check out our message. Hemen hazırlıklarımızı yapalım. Squawk code 4201. And let's switch to Unicom 122.80. Checked, and weather, traffic, everything we're setting here. And in the flight plan, we have to do a lot of. First point is TOWIN and then Juliet 6. So let's fill in TOWIN and then Juliet 6. Ve daha sonra arkadaşlar Juliet 149 olacaktır. SINDE arrival. Juliet 149 and SINDE arrival. That's the route for the first flight, and we're gonna activate it, execute. We go to the reserves. The zero fuel weight is 132.0. Let's fill in this to the first point. And we have got everybody here on the live stream. Yo Sina, Night Dark, Ahmed Furkan, Ben Marul, Alpha, Dext Gaming, Drone Journey. Hello, welcome buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Really happy to see you here, mate. Finally, we are again a friend with the Drone Journey. Nice to see you here. Today we're gonna fly from New York to Detroit, and from Detroit we're gonna fly back to Washington. It's all short flights, and really nice to see you guys here. And we have reserve fuel 2000 kilograms on board, and cost index is 35. We have to hurry up a little bit, so because the passengers waiting a while, and we have 5 minutes delayed, so we have to be hurry up. And our flight level should be at 300. Let's execute this one, and our transition altitude is flight level 180. And one limits, everything is set. We're gonna use flaps 5 for takeoff, and the trim settings 5.16. And let's check out our climb page. 250 knots below 10,000, that's correct. Cruise speed is 0.764. We don't need step climb, and at the descending, the speed will be 214 knots below 10,000. And above is 279 knots. And when we're looking to the progress page, this is the result for the landing. 8065. It's about 1 hour flying. Alright, we have to make a decision which runway we're gonna use for takeoff from New York. So we have to listen to the meter information here, which is the frequency is 122.00. Let's listen out.
Juliet Foxtrot Kilo airport information Delta 1651 Zulu weather wind 193 at 8 visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 1900 2500 scattered ceiling 5000 broken temperature 25 dew point 19 altimeter 3015 advise on initial contact you have information Delta Kilo Juliet Foxtrot Kilo airport information Delta 1651 Zulu weather wind 193 at 8 visibility 10 sky condition few clouds at 1900 2500 scattered ceiling 5000 broken temperature
Right,
25
time to turn off this automatic weather information. We switch to Unicom again. Parking brake is set. Alright. The flight plan is done, and let's start the pre-flight checklist. Voice recorder. Let's check the voice recorder. Hold it for 5 seconds and we will see a green light. Checked. Oxygen test. Tested 100%. Navigation, transfer and display switches. Normal and auto. Passenger signs. Auto. Window heat is on, checked. Pressurization panel, set mode selector, auto. Flight instruments, heading alt and settings. Checked it out. We're gonna climb to 10,000 feet. And heading is for takeoff. Gonna use runway 130. And the speed should be around 140. We will check it out now for the V1 speeds. Parking brake is set. Engine start levers cut off. And taxi and takeoff briefing. We're gonna push back and start up the engines, and we're gonna taxi to the left to runway 13. Alright, pre-flight checklist is completed. So let's check out the FMC again, the unit rev page, and then finally we have to select our route from runway 13 right for the departure, and we're gonna make the departure from TOWIN. TOWIN, where is TOWIN? I can't see TOWIN. No problem, so we're gonna use then BT4 maybe, if it is correctly for BT4. Execute it. And there we have the arrival. And for the arrival we're gonna use runway 21, I think maybe 22 right is also possible. ILS 22 right. And we're gonna do the ILS approach from SINDE. I can also not see it here. Let's do MISAR 4 and execute. Flight discontinuity, so we're gonna copy and write it here. Execute. Check it out there. Alright, the flight plan is done. Go to the unit rev page again. So we're gonna do the speeds, the takeoff speeds. As you can see, V1 speed is 141, rotate speed is 143, and V2 speed is 152. Alright, set and checked. Progress page, everything is done on the flight management computer. So let's do a before startup checklist. All doors and windows. We have to check all doors and windows is closed and locked. Fuel. Fuel at the center is 23,000 kilograms. That's enough for this flight. Let's turn on the fuel pumps is on. Checked. Hydraulic panel as required. We don't need it. We're gonna use it after startup. MCP, the V2 speed. Let's use the V2 speed. It's 152. So let's select the knob on 152. This is the takeoff speed. Heading is 133 and initial climb flight at 10,000 feet. And also the course settings to 133 for departure is set. Alright, CDU pre-flight completed. Rudder and aileron trims 3 and 0. Takeoff briefing is completed. Anti-collision lights. We're gonna turn on the anti-collision lights. Wing lights and the wheel lights, logo lights also turn on. We're gonna start with engine number 1. And cabin crew, take your seats. So we're ready to start up engine number 1. We're gonna turn off the left and the right packs off. APU bleed should be on. And prop heat is on. We have to turn it off before restarting the engines. Alright, everything is done. So release the parking brakes. Traffic is on. And also the altimeters is 3015. That's also set here. You can see it on the display. 3015. Alright everybody, welcome back to BullBosphorus. We are about to start up our engines. Drone Journey says, thanks Ben, just before I fly to Crete and drone the island. Yes, I saw your last video, that was beautiful. Thanks for that grateful journey with your video. I love it. Thank you, and we are ready, captains, ready for pushback and start up. There we go, pushback clearance already asked, and we're gonna start our engine number 1. So the engine starter for number 1 is to ground. We're gonna start in number 1. And in the meantime, we're waiting until it hits the 26.0. Then we're gonna start up our engine number 1. Still at 22. There it is, engine start levers for number 1. We're gonna turn it on. Alright, stopping the pushback. Hello everybody, welcome back to BullBosphorus. There is Omar Yosef, he says BullBosphorus, hee, how are you mate? Welcome. I'm fine, nice to see you here, Omar Yosef. Welcome here, welcome buddy, welcome on this flight. Garan Phillips, how can you remember all buttons and what to do? Well, in all the years we can remember it. I have a big memory. So parking brake set, engine number 1 is stable, and engine start switches to the right, and starting engine number 2. I'm gonna set also this auto to flight level 300. It's done. And the same rules for engine number 2 when hitting the 26.0. We're gonna hit the engine start levers. There it is. Number 2 is now on. Look at that, American Airlines, the 737. Beautiful livery. There it is, about to start up. You saw that smoke there. Behind the number 2. Beautiful view from the engines. Right, I think number 2 is stable. There it is. Before taxi checklist and generators, we're gonna turn on the generators, left and right generators. APU off, checked. Prop heat, we're gonna turn on the prop heat, left and right. Anti-ice as required, we don't need it. Hydraulic panels set, left and right. PEX to auto, left and right auto. APU bleed off. Engine start switches to continuous. Recall. Let's do the recall. Checked. Auto brake to RTO. We're gonna use flaps 5 for takeoff. There in the display you can see the flaps goes to flaps 5. It takes a while when before it hits flaps 5. And there we have engine start levers, idle detent, checked. Ground equipment is clear. Flight controls, this is the last one for flight controls. Checking the flight controls. Alright, let's use left aileron. It's still working. Right ailerons. Elevator up and down. Left rudder and right rudder is working. Alright. Let's switch the display to engine mode. And we turn on the taxi lights. Taksi ışıklarımızı da açıyoruz. There it is. Before taxi checklist completed, and we are ready for taxi to runway 13. Hello the YotaTube, welcome, and Alper Yilmaz, everybody, all the supervisors, welcome here, and all the people who is watching this live stream, welcome. We are about to taxi to runway 13. Drone Journey says this is why Ryanair is cancelling 50 flights a day. Lol, too many buttons. Yeah, buddy, there are too much buttons, but we have to do it as soon as possible. We can do it. So we're gonna release the parking brakes and hitting the 40% for taxi. There we go. And I believe we have to turn to the right here from this taxiway. A nice turn, a small turning here for a 737. It is possible, but for a 777 it's hard to do it. There is the livery for American Airlines. This is a new livery. I believe runway 13 is to the left. Evet arkadaşlar, pistimiz 1-3 sağ olacaktır kalkış için. We are about to take off, really close for the takeoff. Alright captains, don't forget to subscribe to BullBosphorus just below. Hit the subscribe button and also leave a thumbs up for this live stream. thank you very much. Really happy with this one. And BullBosphorus, thanks. There we can see the board. This is runway 13 right. Let's jump up in the flight deck. There we can see the Papa Echo taxiway. And this is the holding point, runway 13 right. Alright, let's prepare for lineup and takeoff. And parking brake set. Before takeoff checklist, cabin report received. Flaps 5 and green lights checked. Stabilizer trim units 5.0. So we have to do the trim to 5.0. There it is. Auto throttle to arm. Set. Position lights, strop and steady. We're gonna do that now. Steady and transponders TARA. And there we're ready. Release the parking brakes and continue taxiing to runway 13 right. Right, left and right packs off for extra power for takeoff. Runway turn off lights on. Turn on all the traffic. Right there we are lined up with runway 13 right. Night Dark says, and then he forget his passport. Wait, he's staying in the US. 3:50 AM in OZ. Yeah, buddy. Alright, captains, we are ready for takeoff. So turn on the landing lights. Checked, and there we go. Hold the parking brakes. Power set 40. Release the parking brakes and toga power set. $80 knots cross check. V1 rotate. V2 positive rate, gear up. Right, still climbing, no problems with the engines. Right, autopilot is on. Look at that, how beautiful that is. New York. New York'tan kalkışımızı şu anda yaptık. Take-off'ımızı yaptık. Climb'a devam ediyoruz. Evet, biraz bulutların içine daldık. Nose down a little bit and speeding up. Can start turning to the right. look at that beautiful turbulence. You can see the right wing is swinging up and down. And a lot of clouds around us. Beautiful to see this. Nice turn. Right, let's select flaps up. After takeoff checklist, gear up and off, no green lights, RTO brake off, checked, engine start switches off, and left and right packs auto. After takeoff checklist completed. We're gonna select TOWIN is our next point. So we're gonna select TOWIN for the next point. Fly directly to TOWIN. And our speed is 250, still at 7,000 feet. So we're gonna select flight level 300, which is our cruise flight level. So amazing to see these clouds around us and this beautiful coastline of New York with American Airlines. Look at this on the left side, there is Atlantic Ocean. Still climbing with the 737 American Airlines, and the pilots are really busy. I'll be looking soon to your message on the chat. And there is a 9,000 feet. Mexicans are not in the US, says Drone Journey. And Omar Yosef looks good, sweet clouds. Yeah, buddy, it's always sweet clouds here. And then we have passed 10,000 feet, so turn off the landing lights. And we're gonna speed up to 300 knots. And also other necessary lights, we turn it off. Local lights off, wing lights, wheel lights, anti-collision is on. Position lights is steady. Check that. We're gonna turn on the wing anti-ice. And let's do our report for the passengers. So switch to the microphone selector to passengers. And we're gonna do a report. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board. Here is Captain BullBosphorus speaking. This flight, American 121, is from New York to Detroit. It's about 1 hour's flying, and we have 150 passengers. Scattered clouds around us, several clouds, and also nice temperatures at our landing at Detroit. So thank you very much for choosing American Airlines, and we are about to start our serving foods. And thank you, enjoy the flight. Right, we're gonna switch off to the normal communication. Alright, this is it, guys. We are on our max speed now, and we are climbing to flight level 300. I'm gonna be looking to your message. Night Dark asking the pilots can see outside the plane. You should. Yes, we can do that. I can barely type. Yeah, buddy, we're gonna look a little bit from the outside. Scenery looks really fantastic here at New York. Beautiful place. This is, by the way, this is default way. It's looking so fantastic here. It looks like we have used some add-on scenery, but that's not true. And there we have another subscriber to the channel. Let's check it out. Who subscribed to BullBosphorus? Jordan 10. Thank you very much for subscribing to BullBosphorus, and also don't forget to leave a thumbs up for this live stream. Thank you and enjoy this flight. From Detroit we're gonna fly back to Washington, so stay here on the channel, don't go anywhere here. We have the time for flying for Sunday with Captain BullBosphorus. Alright, and I hope you guys you're enjoying this flight really, because on Sunday you don't have to do anything and you can join this flight with BullBosphorus. Really happy to see you all here guys on Sunday. Beautiful. And the most important thing is share, share, share, so your friends can come here also and we fly together with American Airlines. Yeah, buddy. Current time in USA, it's 2 p.m. now at the moment. We're flying on the Ivao network, so it's daylight, that's normal. By the way, we have passed transition altitude, it's to 2992. Then do standard, there is the transition flight level. And we're gonna look at a little bit from the co-pilot seating. Let's check out how long it will take this flight. We have 458 nautical miles for descending. We will do that at 90:03 Zulu time. So we have 1 hour to go for descending. Aussie Gamer says I can barely type. That's really fun, great. Aussie Gamer streaming 144p. Australian internet is crap. Shanganian man says I'm flying at the flight level Pringle, which is for west heading. It is even levels, so we fly, we choose them for 300. You can also do 320, but 300 is fine. And yes, evet 747 var mı demiş sanal pilot. 747'miz var ama eski modeller, onu kullanmıyoruz. O yüzden şu an 737 ileyiz. Evet biliyoruz demişler. Sanal pilot 200 mi demiş? Sorunuzu tam anlamadım. 200 derken yani neyi kastediyorsunuz 200 olarak? Evet, Detroit'a uçuşumuz 1 saatlik sürecektir. Yaklaşık toplam olarak 1,5 saat aslında ama 1 saat sonra alçalmaya başlayacağız. Kronik şeyimizi açalım, tabii onu da unutmuşuz. Hayır, 747 200 değil, normal 747 400 modelimiz var. PMDG uçağı, ancak eski modellerden, yani versiyon 1 2 değil yani. Bildiğiniz gibi PMDG'nin 2 versiyonları vardır. Bit left turn, tracking the other waypoint. Az bir şey gördüğünüz gibi sola doğru dönmeye başladı uçağımız. Abi adın ne demiş? Adım Volkan. Evet, Volkan Kaptan diyebilirsiniz. Aussie Gamer, how did you get those banners for your live stream? It's mine own mate, dude. Own mate. Yeah, buddy. Evet, tamam Volkan Kaptan demiş. Evet arkadaşlar, paylaşım yapmayı unutmayın lütfen. Tüm çevrenizdeki oyun sever arkadaşları hepinizi buraya davet edelim. En azından 100 beğeni almayı çalışıyoruz arkadaşlar bu uçuş için. İnşallah en azından 100 beğeni alabiliriz. Ve kanalımıza abone olmayan arkadaşlar varsa onlar da kanalımıza hemen abone olsunlar. Teşekkür ediyoruz. So I'll be inviting everybody to this live stream who loves aviation. Please come here to BullBosphorus and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Most important thing is don't forget to leave a thumbs up for this live stream, because we fly many hours for this live streams. We do our best for you all, and you deserve a thumbs up for this live stream. So please do it. Don't ignore it. By the way, we are flying in USA from New York to Detroit. We're almost reaching our cruise level. There's the contrails. Şu an Ivao üzerinde uçuyoruz tabii, uçuşumuzu yapıyoruz. Heading 251'e alalım. Let's select heading 251. Clever Drawing, vay be BullBosphorus, iyi uçuşlar kaptan demiş. Eyvallah Clever Drawing, teşekkürler. Hoş geldiniz bu arada. İnşallah iyisinizdir. Source System, selam kaptan demiş. Aleykümselam, sizler de hoş geldiniz uçuşumuza. Tabii bir beğeni atmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Kesinlikle gelen arkadaşlarımız beğeni atsınlar. Şu an Amerika'da uçuyoruz ve irtibamız 3.00'a ulaştık. Detroit'a devam ediyoruz. Yaklaşık bir 50 dakika sonra alçalmaya başlayacağız. Yani küçük bir 50 dakikalık uçuşumuzu yapacağız ve daha sonra Washington'a geri dönüş yapacağız. Tabii bildiğiniz gibi ilk kalkışımız New York'tandı. Şu an New York'tan Detroit'a uçuyoruz ve birazdan Detroit'tan Washington geri dönüşümüzü yapacağız. Gördüğünüz gibi etraf biraz bulutlu. It's a little bit cloudy here around us. Erdem sormuş, bu simülatör internetten indiriliyor değil mi demiş. Evet, satın almanız lazım. Satın aldıktan sonra ondan sonra indirebiliyorsunuz. Benim mesela Steam Edition'dan aldım. I've bought this simulator from Steam Edition. So you can do that from Steam Edition. And now we are on our cruise level, flight level 300 with American Airlines. You can see a little bit bumpy here. Erdem 1907 beleş olmuyor mu demiş. Beleş yaparsanız crackli olur. O zaman simülatörünüze fazla hata verir. Bence denemeyin hiç. Yani satın alsanız daha iyidir. Uçağın hızı kaç diye sormuş Sultan. Uçağımızın hızına bakalım hemen. Şu an uçağımızın hızı yer hızımız 442 knots olarak geçiyor. Bunu tabi uçağın kilometre hızını almak istiyorsanız 442 çarpı 1.8 yapmalısınız. O uçağın gerçek yer hızıdır kilometre olarak. Yani bunu hesap ederseniz yani yaklaşık şöyle 800'den fazla bir hız yapıyoruz. Yani 800 kilometreyi geçmiş bir hızdayız. Vardır şöyle bir 840-850 kilometre hız vardır yani. Hesap makineniz varsa ondan hesap edebilirsiniz. Source sistem ben beleş yaptım demiş. Online zor oluyor. Tabi bu kendi bileceğiniz iş. Daha önceki dediğim gibi hani crackli yaparsanız bu sorunlu olabilir. Yani fazla uzun uçuşlar yapamazsınız. Mesela takıntılı olabilir ya da güncelleme olmaz. Bunları maalesef yapamazsınız. Osran Şasi demiş, abi bir şey soracağım. Ya arkadaş ne biçim isim böyle. Abi bir şey soracağım demiş. Ben Steam Edition FSX kullanıyorum fakat online giremiyorum demiş. Yani serverlar var ama hepsi birbirinin farklı yerlerde demiş. Vallahi hiç ben de denemedim. Steam Edition online uçuş hiç denemedim yani. Ben sadece Ivao üzerinden uçuyorum. Ivao üzerinden. maalesef yani size de buradan fazla açıklama yapamayacağım çünkü Steam Edition'ın online şeyini kullanmadığım için. Michael Abem, what version is this? This is Flight Simulator Steam Edition. And we have bought Prepar 3D version 4, but not everything is working stable. So we will wait a while until everything is working properly. In the meantime, we are using Flight Simulator Steam Edition. X-Plane 11'i önerir misin diye sormuş Erdem. X-Plane 11'de oynayabilirsiniz. X-Plane 11'de güzel. Bunu da tabii kesinlikle deneyebilirsiniz. And the YotaTube, hello, welcome YotaTube. Goedenavond, welkom nogmaals. N880 NN was delivered in 2011. Welke vliegtuig is dat? Welke bedoel je? Michael Abem looks strange. Airbus kullandım mı FSX'te? Evet Sultan, Airbus'ta kullandık. Anladım demiş. Bir dahaki uçuşum Sabiha Gökçen Dubai olabilir mi diye sormuş. Vallahi bu aralar Dubai uçuşumuz çok oldu. Daha son geçen hafta bile uçtuk yani. 3. defa Dubai'den bir uçuş yaptık. İnşallah diyelim artık çünkü bir sürü isteklerimiz var. YotaTube zegt waar je in zit. Oh ja, the registry number. Registry number. Even kijken, dat is hier volgens mij. Hier, ja. De N880 NN van American Airlines. Dat is de registry number. Nou, ik dacht al, waar heeft hij het over? Dus daar had je het een beetje over. Is dit in 2011 bezorgd? A380 mi diye sormuş Sultan. Hayır, A320 uçağını kullandık. Şu anki kullandığımız uçak Boeing 737 uçağı. Philip Mendel, hello, welcome Philip, welcome on the live stream. Hope you're subscribing to this live stream on the channel, and I hope you're smashing the like button to BullBosphorus. Abi bu arada iyi uçuşlar da dilerim demiş. Bu arada Almancısın galiba demiş. Hayır, Almancı değilim, ben Hollanda'da yaşıyorum, kendim Hollandalıyım. Hollanda Türk diyelim, yanlış anlaşılma olmasın. Sultan tamam iyisin demiş. Eyvallah. Kaptanlar bu arada paylaşım yapmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar. Bu canlı yayınımıza bakalım ne kadar çok izleyici alabileceğiz. Lütfen paylaşım yapalım ve aramıza tüm arkadaşlarımızı da davet edelim buraya. Hep birlikte uçalım. Turkish Pilot hoş geldiniz. Merhabalar. Good evening everybody. Welcome to BullBosphorus. Evet, şu an 31 beğeniyi almışız. Çok güzel bir sayıda. 31 beğeniyi almışız. Ve inşallah 100 beğeniyi alabiliriz bu uçuş sonrası. Şu an Detroit'a uçuyoruz. Yer grafikleri de bayağı güzel gösteriyor yani. Gördüğünüz gibi her şey rahat gidiyor, hiçbir şey takılmadan. Yok abi, Almanca espri anlamında söyledim, yanlış anlama demiş. Yok hayır, yanlış anlamam, estağfurullah. Flight Gear kullandın mı hiç diye sormuş. Hayır, Flight Gear hiç kullanmadım. Hiç duymadım da daha doğrusu. Bundan daha evvel X-Plane 11 denedim. O da güzeldi. Evet öyle yani. Evet arkadaşlar, hiç yok mu yani oyun sever arkadaşlarımız, kanalımıza abone olacak arkadaşlar vardır yani Türkiye'de bir sürü. bu arkadaşlarınızı niye çağırmıyorsunuz? Bunlar burayı severlerdir yani. Aslında çağrılsa iyi olur diyeceğim ama bu da size kalmış bir iştir. Çok güzel olur tabii bu arkadaşlar da gelebilse. Güzel uçuşlar yaparız hep birlikte. Let's speed up our cruise speed to point 800. You can hear the engine sounds. Uçağımızı biraz daha hızlandırdık. Sultan demiş yani sen profesyonelsin demiş. Teşekkür ediyoruz. Omar Yosef says please remember to like and share and subscribe to this live stream. Thank you very much. Efeistan demiş hiç gerçek uçak kullandın mı? Hayır dostum, hiç gerçek uçak kullanmadım maalesef ama o tecrübemiz vardır yani. Kullanabiliriz ama eskiden planör uçtum yani uçmuşluğum var. 3 sene planör uçağı kullandım. Hollanda'da 3 sene planör uçuşları yaptım yani 100'den fazla uçuşlarım var. Planör uçuşu. Ama o da eskidendi, bayağı oldu yani şöyle bir yaklaşık 7-8 sene oldu yani bırakalı. A big smile from Omar Yosef, yeah buddy. Face'tan demiş eğer bir gün gerçek uçak kullanırsan mutlaka videosunu çekip at, takip ediyorum demiş. Kesinlikle bunu eğer gerçek hayatta yaparsak bir gün bunların videosunu çekip de göndereceğiz tabii ki. Kesinlikle hiçbir şey kaçırmazsınız kanalımı takip ederseniz. Uçağımızın hızını biraz arttırdık. Hedef yani biraz daha erken varmak olacaktır. Şöyle bir 5 dakikalık daha erken. Big smiles for you, BullBosphorus, my favorite YouTuber, biggest fan, #1. Thank you very much, Omar Yosef. You are also my #1 here on the live stream. You are always here, mate. Thank you. A big shout out for you also, Omar Yosef. Nice to see you here always on these live streams. I hope you're enjoying as well. The first flight from New York to Detroit, it's about 1 hour and 20 minutes, and we fly back from Detroit to Washington. It's also 1 hour and 15 minutes, so totally around 3 hours flying for today. Yeah. Let's come closer. Let's come closer to the aircraft. 737. Look at that beautiful engine. Keep smiling, my baby. Yeah. Wondering that this aircraft can fly. (737) Sanal pilot demiş, KLM hala 747 kullanıyor mu? Evet, tabii ki kullanıyor. Bir sürü uçakları var. HV07, hello, welcome. Is that FS6 or PMDG or Prepar 3D? Well, it is FS6, means Flight Simulator X. This is a PMDG aircraft. And welcome here on the live stream, and hope you're subscribing to our channel and also leaving a thumbs up. Thank you very much for coming in on this live stream. Sultan çok güzel kullanıyorsun demiş. Teşekkür ediyoruz. Eyvallah. Uçağımızı biraz sol kanattan da izleyelim. Şöyle etraftan biraz gezi yapalım. Sizlere de uçağımızı gösterelim. Bildiğiniz gibi arkadaşlar, uçağımız yani hava yolları şirketleri yani değişik alıyoruz. İşte Amerikan hava yolları, Türk hava yolları gibi filan, işte dünyanın her yerinden bir hava yollarını kullanıyoruz. Umarız bunlardan zevk alırsınız tabi. Tabi gerçek havacılığı seven kişi bu böyle şeylerden hoşlanır. HV07 says just call me Hari. Okay, we will call you Hari. Don't worry, I've been subscribed for 8. I left a like as well. Oh, Hari, thank you very much. You're awesome. Thank you, Hari. And where are you living, Hari? In which country? Let's come closer to the engine, to the left engine. The monster, powerful engine. And let's walk above the aircraft. Harry lives in England. And what about you? Well, I'm living in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. Evet, Sultan demiş, otomatik pilotu koymuşsun galiba demiş. Evet, aynen, irtibamızda otomatik uçuyoruz tabi. İnişe dek otomatik uçuyoruz, ondan sonra manueli alacağız inişte. And there we have Ahmet Emero, hello, welcome buddy. Long time I didn't see you here on the live stream. How are you doing, mate? I hope everything is fine with you. Well, I'm fine, thank you very much, Ahmet Emara. As I said, I didn't see you a long time. I was gone and never came back here. Hope you're enjoying this flight with Captain BullBosphorus. Gonna do a short flight. İsmail Temel kanalımıza abone olmuştur. İsmail Temel, thank you very much. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz kanalımıza abone olduğunuz için. Ve bir beğeni atmayı da unutmayın arkadaş. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Amsterdam is very pretty. I've been there before and it was somewhere I will never forget the speed, the rain. Of course. It's the same weather conditions like in UK because it's really close to here. But I'm almost every day here in Amsterdam. Nice place. Into the red lights. Yeah, buddy. But still flying. But still flying with BullBosphorus, American Airlines. Oh no, the warning for fuel. Oh no. Oh no. I hope we are enough fuel on board. Oh no. I'm joking. We have 6,500 kilograms fuel at the center. Each side, and left and right side is 8,000 kilograms. And I believe it's enough for our destination. Yes, at the landing we have 12,500 kilograms fuel remaining. And the landing time is 19:24, so it's about 50 minutes. We're gonna do the landing. Yeah, Hardy says lol, like that subscribing video. Yeah, thank you very much. And hope you guys, you're coming into this live stream, you are subscribing to BullBosphorus. We have a special subscribing come in to you. Making a right turn to the next point. Berkcan Gül kanalımıza abone olmuştur. Berkcan Gül'e buradan da teşekkür ediyoruz. İsminiz ekrana yansımıştır gördüğünüz gibi. Ve bir beğeni atmayı da unutmayın arkadaşlar. En azından şöyle bir 100 beğeni almaya çalışıyoruz bu canlı yayınımızda. Sizlerin yardımlarınızla alacağız inşallah. And Amsterdam city looks kinda romantic with all those canals and small boats. So nice. Yeah, buddy, it's always nice. Sometimes I'm going with my friends there, just walking around. It's a nice place, yes. Do you visit Schiphol regularly, or do you live on the other side of Amsterdam? Well, I'm living on the other side of Amsterdam, about 10 kilometers away from the airport, but sometimes I'm visiting Schiphol for making videos. But we have the YotaTube here on the live stream, and he is also here's every day at Schiphol, I believe. Correct me if it is not so at the YotaTube, but he makes every day nice videos, landing videos at Amsterdam Schiphol. Lol, oh boy. For your next flight, please can you do East Midlands Airport to Skiathos? Well, Harry, we have really a lot of requests for, I believe, more than 25 flights. Many requests, so we can place it on the flight list, but it will take a lot of time. But we have a special offer for people who is donating some money for this live stream. We are doing this people a VIP person, so in the next flight we will fly for the person who is donating some money for this channel. On the next live stream we can do your flight if you make some donations. Otherwise it will take a long time for it, so keep in mind. Yes, YotaTube is working at Schiphol. GMB, why did you go south to go to DTW? Well, buddy, we are not going to south, we are going to heading to west. As you can see, our heading is 282. It's tracking heading 282. It's heading to west, not to south. Alright. Let's make early right turn to Mizar. Let's select Mizar at the first point, execute it. They're returning directly to Mizar. Tunka Arkan says, do you fly in full realism? Is it possible on engine failure? No, buddy, we are not flying with engine failures. We have turned off. But we have made a video on our channel, please check it out, which is for failure or engine failures. If you search it for BullBosphorus engine failures, then you will see a video. You can see some engine failures if you like that. Please check it out. What will be the next flight? Well, buddy, we are randomly picking up some flights from this list. You know, we have a lot of flights to do. So we have more than 25 flights requested. I cannot do all same together, you know, it's too hard to do that. And many flights are medium flights, and some flights are long flights, and some flights are short flights. But I do my best to fly all these flight requests. Do you have any social media? Yeah, buddy, we have social media. Please check it out there in the video description. We have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Please check it out there. GMB says, if you go on Ivao, you can see your flight path. You're going down to then go up north. I don't know, buddy, but we are flying in the right direction. Don't worry about it. I will bring you to Detroit, so don't worry about it. We'll see Detroit in a short time. I think we have 40 minutes or 35 minutes for descending. I follow you on Instagram and Discord. That's nice. Thank you very much. But keep in mind, it is not possible for all members to talk in the room, only in the general room, and this is turned off on the live stream and commander and pilot room in the Discord, because all happenings. Some people coming in and they're saying something and they go off. That's the reason why we turned off. But general is for public. So we have 240 nautical miles to go to Mizar. Kelvin09 asking, why did you name your channel BullBosphorus? Well, I don't know. It was because of I flew with Turkish Airlines, and Turkish Airlines is an aircraft from Turkey. And there's a place, Bosporus, and I call the aircraft as a bull because the power of the engines. So that's actually the reason why I call it the Bull of Bosporus, if you can understand what I mean. So the aircraft is the Bull, and the aircraft is coming from Turkey, from BullBosphorus. So it's just a mixed name. Guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask it to BullBosphorus. I will try to answer your any questions. It doesn't matter what kind of questions. I'll do my best for you all. And let's stay together here on the flight. In a short time, we're gonna prepare our descending for Detroit. I've never been there at Detroit in the simulator, also not in the real life. In a short time we will see that. We're gonna stay short on the ground at Detroit, about 50 minutes, and preparing another flight to Washington, and then at Washington we will ending this live stream. Hari asking, when you do live streams, join your general Discord chat so we can talk. Yeah, buddy, we can try it now if you want. Our Discord channel is on. Please come into the general. We can do a little bit talk with each other. So I'm still in general room on Discord. I'll be waiting for you. But please keep in mind to choose a push to talk button for talking. For any other noises on the background, please turn it off. Right, you try it now. No, Omar Yosef, firstly we are gonna go to Detroit, which is KDTW airport. It's called here KDT. Let's check out our route. There we can see KDTW on the flight management computer. You can check it out there. By the way, we have forgot our flight number. It's American Airlines 121. But I want to know about the Washington leg. Omar Yosef, you want to know a Washington leg? I don't know. I don't understand what you mean exactly. We have our flight route here below in the video description. Please check it out also there. Everything is written there. Please check it out. Sultan demiş bir gün bir A380 kullan bence demiş. Maalesef her uçağı alamıyoruz. Bazı uçaklar ücretli olduğu için ancak bağış yaparsanız bu uçağı kullanabiliriz. Yoksa kullanamayacağız maalesef. Sultan tamam demiş. Eyvallah. Anlayışınız için teşekkürler. Alright guys, make sure you are subscribing to BullBosphorus and also liking this live stream. And also share this live stream to your friends and aviation lovers. Let them also subscribe to BullBosphorus. We are really close to 2,500 subscribers. It's a big milestone, so help BullBosphorus to get his 2,500 subscribers. please do it now, and we are coming really close to 2,500. By the way, we have higher and big clouds here at this place. Look at that, how beautiful it looks, surrounded with bigger clouds in front of us and on the left and the right side. Let's turn on our turbulence navigation, where we can see some little turbulence here at the right side, and now it disappeared. Ben Marul şarj doldu demiş, ne kaçırdım demiş. Fazla çok kaçırdınız Ben Marul. Maalesef çok kaçırdınız. Hayır şaka yapıyorum. Fazla kaçırmadınız. Birazdan alçalmaya başlayacağız. Tam zamanında yerleştiniz. Hoş geldiniz diyoruz tekrardan. And Harry says maybe tomorrow. Okay, no problem. You're always welcome. We're doing randomly flights, this live streaming here on this channel. So feel free to join BullBosphorus, and also don't forget to tell your friends about this channel, about this aviation channel. Maybe they're also liking this live streams. Let them also subscribe to BullBosphorus. Share it via WhatsApp or Instagram, Twitter, whatever you want. Please share it and let them also subscribe to BullBosphorus. So we are really close to 2,500 subscribers. It's a big milestone for BullBosphorus. Let's do it together. And I have to go to school tomorrow, and I'm leaving at 8:30 and come back at 3:40 UK time. Is that the same time about Amsterdam time? What do you mean? Toyota Tube again? Ja, ik snap er helemaal niks meer van. Het is een beetje een warrig verhaal geworden. Bitcoin asking Bull, where do you live? Well, I'm living in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. And we are about to... Oh, dudes, it's really cold here in this room. I've cold foot here. My legs, and my foot is really cold. Het is heel erg koud tegenwoordig en ik heb zomersokken aan. Erg koud in de kamer. Zo een beetje koude voeten gekregen. Ik denk dat ik even op zoek ga naar warme slippers. Ik kom zo meteen weer even terug. Just a moment. Captain BullBosphorus. Be right back within 2 minutes. Just stay here, don't go anywhere. Captain BullBosphorus is coming soon. Alright, there we are back. We had cold food, so we have to go to downstairs to get our slippers. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Beautiful. And in short time we are starting our descending. Alçalmaya birazdan başlıyoruz arkadaşlar. Yaklaşık 5 dakikaya alçalmaya başlayacağız. Before we do that, we're gonna check our weather information at Detroit. Wind is from 160 at 8 knots and visibility is more than 10 kilometers. 28 degrees and altimeter is 3009 and everything looks fine. Evet, iniş havaalanı için hava durumumuz rüzgar 160'tan 8 knot ile geliyor ve 10 kilometreden fazla görüş mesafesi vardır ve toplam olarak 28 derecedir. Altimetremiz 3009 olacaktır. So let's prepare the landing speed. Wow, beautiful clouds. This is for you, my friend, Yosef Omari. Look at that beautiful clouds. We are really close to our top of descent. We have 4 minutes to go. Wow. Het ziet er echt geweldig uit, deze clouds. Nee, we gaan eerst Detroit gaan we landen. Dit is onze eerste vlucht, dus we vliegen nu richting Detroit. Airport code is KDTW. I write it there in the chat below. So let's jump up into the cabin. Unit ref page and let's select for flaps 30 or landing speed is 149. ILS frequency is 111.95. Let's fill it here on the captain side and activate it. And also for the co-pilot 111.95. Sol ve sağ tarafa ILS frekansımızı dolduruyoruz. 111.95. Her iki tarafa dolduruyoruz. Ve pistin uzunluğu da 3048 metre olacaktır. İniş pistin uzunluğu. And our runway length is 3048 meters. And course heading 216. So let's do that. 216. 216 there, and also for the co-pilot 216. All right, Detroit, here we coming. Guys, are you ready for the approach to Detroit? Oh, wait, first DTV. Yes, firstly we're flying to Detroit and then flying back to Washington, DC. Yes, that's the call sign. No, that's not the call sign, that's the airport code. Yeah, that's the IATA codes. Or the airport codes is what I wrote, KDTW. Bitcoin tutorials, that's not a call sign. That's an airport code, which is 4 digits, and from there you can check out which airport ID it is. You know, each airport has 4 digits. Alright, we're really close for the top of descent. So let's select our altitude to 10,000 feet. And when we're reaching our top of descent, the aircraft is automatically descending when we're hitting the top of descent point. On the navigation display, on the green point, the TD is meaning top of descent. From there it will be starting or descending, and we're gonna use auto brake 2 for the landing. Just keeping calm for the landing. Let's do a descent checklist. Pressurization panel. Landing altitude is set, 0. Recall, checked. Auto brake is 2, set. Landing data, ref is 149 minimums with flaps 30. Approach briefing is completed. Descent checklist completed. Alright, and at 10,000 feet we will turn our landing lights because we're below 10,000. And within 30 minutes or 30 seconds we will start our descending. And when we're looking to the right, there is another traffic, but I believe it's too far. We cannot see other traffic there on our 9 o'clock. Or I mean 3 o'clock on the right hand side. No, we could not see it because it's too far. And I will show you in a moment when we are descending. Looking to the throttles, how beautiful that is. Alright, there is the point where we're gonna descending now. You can see the throttles are going down. And everything works automatically here in the flight deck. Look at that, how beautiful that is. Her şey gördüğünüz gibi otomatikmen çalışıyordur. Bitcoin asking when will you do a next live stream? I don't know, dude. We have randomly flights in the week. Just follow my channel, subscribe, and also turn on the notifications. We have really different times, you know. Just follow BullBosphorus, alright? We just started our descending from flight level 300. Alright, it's time to share this live stream, guys. Come on, we have to hit the 100 views at the same moment. Please share for a great view at the landing to Detroit. And also, hopefully we can get 100 likes for this live stream. By the way, we have we are also close to 2,500 subscribers. So come to BullBosphorus and enjoy the live stream. Ben Marul abi demiş. Ben Marulcum, hoş geldiniz. Somebody booked a ticket for Dulles and he ended up in Dallas. Nobody. Gonna make a nice approach to Detroit. Yes, I can fly everywhere, buddy, but I cannot do all the flights together because you know it's not possible. I'm a one person, so I'm flying one flight a day. Hope you guys you're understanding me. Ben Marulcum, ne küfür edeceksiniz canım? Niye küfür etmek istiyorsunuz? Tomorrow there is no live stream. I'm sorry. There is no live stream tomorrow because I have to work in the midday. So I'm sorry. Tomorrow there is no live stream, but maybe I'm gonna releasing a short video. Please stay tuned on my channel. Bosphorus is lighting up the internet. Yeah, buddy. Dark Berlin. Bull, where are you working? I don't want to share and tell where I'm working exactly. I cannot tell this on the live stream, you know, it's not possible. Because of the privacy. When we're looking to the right, we see something there. I don't know what's that on the ground. Looks like a silo. Lijkt op een silo of een opslagplaats. Let's fill in the altimeter 3008. There it is, 3008. And when we're reaching flight level 180, we will turn to the QNH. Or the altimeter, I'm sorry. Arabic men, please don't spam. Evet Ben Marul, sorun nedir dostum? Yeah, buddies, there are a lot of beautiful places around the world. So I don't understand what we're gonna do there at Iran. There's at the moment war at Iran, so I don't know it's a good idea to fly to Iran. I'm still flying in USA. I think this is a safe place. Look at that beautiful airport there at the left side. And there's the transition altitude. Flight level 180 is passed, so we're gonna turn to our altimeters. Hello Detroit, there we come in. Batu Şimşek selamünaleyküm, iyi uçuşlar kaptan demiş. Eyvallah, aleykümselam, hoş geldiniz, teşekkür ediyoruz. Ve bu arada da kanalımıza hoş geldiniz diyoruz. Abone olmayı unutmayın lütfen kanalımıza ve bir beğeni atın. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz sizlere kaptanlar ve birazdan sizlere iyi inişler dileyeceğiz. We are about to approach Detroit Airport in short time. Please make sure you are subscribing to BullBosphorus and hitting the like button. We have to reach 100 likes for this live stream before this live stream ending. Let's jump up again in the cockpit. Looking to the FMC, we're gonna select. Gonna fly direct to Razim. It's 9,500 feet. So let's select 9,500. We're now at 14,000 feet. 14.000 feet'teyiz şu an. Alçalmaya devam ediyoruz ve birazdan yaklaşmamızı yapacağız. O yüzden biraz ekranı biraz daha yaklaştıralım navigation display'den. Birazdan sağdan uçuş başı yapacağız. Yes, we are approaching Detroit Metropolitan Wayne County Airport. James saying, never heard of where you live. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania here. Hoş bulduk demiş. I need a cookie. Yes, here you are. A cookie for you, Omar Yosef. Have a nice meal, mate. Looks like may have an engine failure. No, but it's not an engine failure. Don't worry. They're returning to right. Look at that. Look at that. How beautiful that is. Woohoo! I believe I can fly. Look at that, how beautiful that looks. Approaching with American Airlines. A right turn. Look at that, how cool the ground textures are at USA. It's a default scenery textures. Everything looks so amazing here. Really great that we are flying today in USA. And next time, hopefully we can fly in Europe. There we are on the approach. I don't know where the airport is exactly, but I believe we are coming close. It's turning, turning, turning. When we will be level off with the horizon. Oh, there it comes. So we level off. No, we are not using passenger FX. It's a nice mode, I know it, but we don't use it. Right, let's use the spoilers a little bit to reduce the speed and also descend faster, because we're a little bit above the glide path. Alright, there's the beeping sound. It's like the 3,000 feet. We're coming really close to the 3,000. There's the 10,000 feet, so turn on the landing lights. Runway and taxi lights turn on. Engine start switches continuous. Log lights on. Position lights, strobe and steady. Wing lights and wheel lights is on, and we turn off the wing anti-ice because it's 21 degrees now. True air temperature. Look at that beautiful approaching below 10,000 feet. Let's drop down a little bit the speed to 220. We gaan onze snelheid een beetje eruit halen. We are using the spoilers. Yeah, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, other sorts of human beings, we are about to land. And other sorts of human beings. That's so funny. Alright guys, we are coming close to the approach. Alright. Time to close the spoilers. Let's do the spoilers down and detent. Our speed is 220. We're still at 6,500 feet. AGL. There's a place there. Look at that. Open silo's daar aan de rechterzijde. Veel te ver om dat allemaal te kunnen zien. En there is the airport. And let's select our heading to 033. OMG ya Allah için Türkçe konuş demiş. Ya dostum bu işler öyle olmuyor. Maalesef havacılıkta genelde yani İngilizce konuşmak zorundayız. Arada sırada Türkçe bilgi veriyorum. Lütfen izlemeye devam edelim arkadaşlar ve bir beğeni atmaya da devam edelim. Paylaşım yapalım arkadaşlar lütfen. Birazdan Detroit havaalanına yaklaşma yapacağız ve uçağımızı indireceğiz. Gördüğünüz gibi havaalanı sağımızda ve Amerika'da şu an uçuyoruz. Gördüğünüz gibi bulutlara yaklaşıyoruz. Look at that, how beautiful that is. The clouds at a low altitude. Nou, dat ziet er ook echt geweldig uit. Een heel aparte airport is this. Different airport, a rare airport on the left side. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runways there. All runways are crossing runways. So we are below 5,000 feet, so we're going to reduce the speed to below 200. Speed goes down. Selecting 034. There is the runway where we're gonna land, or the airport on the right side. Another airport there on the left side. Sol tarafımızda da küçük bir havaalanı var. Gördüğünüz gibi sivil havacılık içindir herhalde sanırım. Şu an 3000 feet'e yaklaşıyoruz. Hızımızı kesiyoruz. And we are selecting flaps 1. Flaplerimizi 1'e alıyoruz. İniş için hazırlığımızı yapıyoruz yavaş yavaş. Gördüğünüz gibi flaplerimiz açılıyor. Buddy. Welcome everybody to this live stream to BullBosphorus. Please make sure you are subscribing to BullBosphorus and also hitting the like button. We are on the approach at Detroit Airport, really close to make the nice landing at flying up 3,000 feet. Look at that, how beautiful that is. The ground textures are really fantastic. You can hear the sound of the engines. Look at that. Ziet er echt heel mooi uit. Een mooie city lijkt mij. Zo meteen even een harde landing gaan doen met de 737. Ik vind dat af en toe wel leuk. Sometimes I like to make a hard landing, so we're gonna do a hard landing at Detroit Airport, just for the fun. So we will see it, how it goes. I cannot see any traffic here around. I've just looked on the display. There's no other traffic. James says, that's me in the third window. Yeah, buddy, you're on the cockpit. You're the third one in the cockpit. Some kind of fireworks are on the wingtips. No, buddy, this is not a firework. That's sun glare. Look at that, you can see the sun glare there. It's looking amazing there. I think we fly a little bit too far. So just thinking that now the right time is to make the right turn. And then finally catching the localizer. So speed to 180. We're gonna select flaps 5. cars on the ground. We are going faster. Na na na na na. Alright, let's jump up again in the flight deck. Look at that, there are big towers there. Oh, what's that? So fantastic there. Beautiful. House country, Detroit. Right, time to turn right heading and capture the localizer. So we are pressing the approach button. Evet, approach düğmesine basıyoruz ve yaklaşmayı yapıyoruz. İniş için son hamlemizi yapıyoruz. Speed 160. Lower the gear. And flaps 15. Hierna gaan we onze vluchten opnieuw even plannen. En dan gaan we weer terugvliegen naar Washington. After landing we will prepare our new flight from Detroit back to Washington. Also 1 hour flight. So stay tuned here on the channel. We are all the day live streaming here in USA. So we are on the approach. Let's jump up in the flight deck and check out everything is fine. Our speed is 160. Our landing speed is 148. Plus 5 is 153 is the landing speed. So when the glide path is comes alive, we have to select the speed 153 and flaps 30 for the landing. There we are on the approach. Evet, iniş için neredeyse hazırız. Tekerlerimizi indirdik gördüğünüz gibi. Flaps 15'te. Flaps are on 15. So Detroit, here we coming. Ground çok güzel gözüküyor. Volkan abi demiş. Evet Ali Kösecim öyledir. Bayağı bir işlemler yaptık. You need to descend. Yeah, I know it, but we're waiting for the glide path. So the glide path will bring us to the ground, so we're waiting to capture it. Still going good, there's no problem. And we're flying blindly with the glide path on ILS. Let's reduce the speed to 153 or landing speed and use the flaps 30. Flaps 30. Alright, landing checklist. Gear down, green lights. Flaps 30, green lights. Auto brake 2. Spoilers armed, green light, checked. Engine start switch is continuous. Landing lights on and landing checklist completed. There it is, the glide slope comes alive and there we are starting or descending. Evet, ILS'e şu an full bağlanmış durumdayız. Alçalmaya başladık şu an. İnişe hazırız. Continuing landing. İniş için hazırız kaptanlar. İnişe geçiyoruz. Evet, kanalımıza yeni gelen arkadaşlar varsa onlar kanalımıza abone olmayı unutmayın lütfen. Kanalımıza abone olun. Please subscribe to our channel, BullBosphorus. We are flying randomly. Every day a different flight. Sometimes we are not flying, but no problem. Today we are flying with American Airlines on the ILS runway 23 right. There is Detroit Airport, and also don't forget to like this live stream. Thank you. Hopefully we can get 100 likes at the end of the live stream. Enjoy it, my friends. Evet, yer manzarası muhteşem. Gördüğünüz gibi her yer çok güzel, muazzam görüntü Detroit'ta. Ve inişten sonra hiçbir yere ayrılmıyoruz arkadaşlar. 15 dakikalık bir mola vereceğiz yerden. Oradan tekrardan Washington'a doğru 1 saatlik bir uçuş yapacağız. Yani buradayız daha 1 saat. Hiçbir yere ayrılmayalım lütfen. Yaklaşık 1 saat ve 15 dakika uçuşumuz bitecektir. Alright, let's jump up in the flight deck again and we are ready for the landing. 1000 to go. How do you know the glide path is alive? Well, I can see the glide path here on the primary flight display. There, this purple thing, you know, this is the glide path. And when it comes down, it shows that you're capturing the glide path. So we turn off the autopilot and auto throttle, and we're going to do a manual landing. So we are now flying manually. Şu an otopilotu kapattık. Kendi ellerimizle uçağı indireceğiz. Biraz sert iniş yapmayı deneyeceğim. Biraz zevkli olması için güzel bir iniş yapacağız inşallah. There it comes.
300.
Landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Spoilers and reverse thrust. And 60 knots. Evet, çok güzel bir iniş yaptık. Spoilers down in detent. Retracting the flaps. Behind the other traffic, 737. I think it's Delta Airlines. Turn off the landing lights. We turn on the APU, starting the APU. Behind the traffic there, Delta Airlines. Right, we're on the ground at Detroit. Temperature is 30 degrees. We're gonna follow the Delta 737. Evet arkadaşlar, Detroit'e hoş geldiniz. Tamına 30 derecelik gösteriyor hava durumu. like this airport. Behind the 737. Evet, diğer 737 trafiğin yanından arkasından gidiyoruz, takip ediyoruz. Well, a question, X-Plane or FSX? Well, I think FSX is better than X-Plane, but X-Plane is also a great graphics. Look at that amazing airport here, Detroit. We're gonna crossing the runway. I think it's the runway 23 left. Oh yes, it's 22 left. Evet, muazzam bir görüntü Detroit'ta. Delta hava yollarının peşine takılıyoruz, hemen park yerine gidip yeni rotamızı yapacağız ve Washington'a tekrar bir uçuş yapalım. Alright, the 737 is parking here. Well, let's park it here near on the right hand side of the Delta. Alright, parking brake set. APU'muzu açıyoruz and turn off the engines. Taxi lights off. Anti-collision lights off, wing lights off, wheel lights off, logo lights off, steady, checked. Hydraulic pumps, we turned off. Prop heat, turn off. Seatbelt signs, turn off. Vet and fuel pumps left and right, we turn it off. Just waiting here on the ground. So welcome back to Detroit. Looking nice, American Airlines. The right hand side of Delta Airlines. And I believe there is another traffic coming for the landing, and I think it's gonna coming to this way. Anyway, but we're gonna prepare another flight to Washington. Washington'a uçuşumuzu hazırlayalım hemen. Alright, captains, I'm sorry about it. 10 or 15 minutes I'll be preparing a new flight, so concentrating for the flight, and hope you're enjoying the live stream and chat. Just stay here for the takeoff and enjoy it. Alright, we are flying from KDTW to KIAD. So we're gonna fill in here. KDTW to Kiat. Alright. Let's fill in our flight plan. American Airlines. Also cruise level is 3100. Alright, a new flight plan is necessary for this flight. And departing time is about 10 minutes. So 90 Zulu time 90:50. Zulu time 90:50 and flight level 310. Or flight plan filling in. Kiat is the next airport. And we have 144 passengers on board. And we are sending our flight plan. Look at that, Delta Airlines. Alright buddies, we have to fill in our new flight plan. Firstly, FS action, we have to go to fuel. We have 50% fuel on board. And payload is 144 passengers, so 4 persons in first class. Let's say 6,500 the after cargo. Again, go to the route page. Let's fill in KDTW to Kiat, American Airlines 121. We're gonna depart from runway 23 left. It's not in the database. Well, we'll look at that later. First point is ETG via Victor 265. ETG Victor 265. And then we have Victor 30 via Sierra Echo Golf. And we are activating. Performance unit, zero fuel weight is 130.2. Rezerve yakıtımız 2000 kiloluk. Cost index yani yakıt yüksekliği %35 olacaktır. Flight level 310. Transition altitude is 80,000 feet. And one limits is set and checked. Flaps 5 for the takeoff and trim settings 5.0. Cruise speed is 0.800. We're gonna departing from runway let me look, 22 left. I don't know which runway is most close to this point. I believe this runway is runway 22 left. Yes, we're gonna take off from runway 22 left. So departing airport is Detroit. 22 left is departing point. And we're gonna departing from ETG. There is no ETG here, so we're gonna departing straight from the runway. We have to look to weather information at Washington, Kiat, which is a runway from 030 at 05 knots. So we have to a runway close to heading 030 for the arrival. And ILS 01 right is okay. So I'm going to use 01 right. Making the approach from Sierra Echo Golf. Sierra Echo Golf 4. There it is, execute. Checking the leg page again. There's vector, override vector with Mosby intersection. There it is. Progress page, and this is everything at the landing. We have 60,200 kilograms fuel at the landing, and landing time is 20:53 Zulu time. So it's 1 hour and 8 minutes flight from here, from Detroit. So it's taken off and cruise a little bit, 10 minutes, and then starting descending. So I think we have set everything. Everything is ready. And we can go. And before we go, we have to select our takeoff speeds. 150, 141 and 143 and 151 is the takeoff. Alright, 151. Heading is also heading 217 and initial climb 8,000 feet. Alright, we are ready, and I don't know if Delta Airlines is ready, but our flight will start soon, within 2 minutes. And I hope your captains, you are also ready for pushback and startup. James Purcell says, go have a cigarette. I wish I could do that. I'm not smoking in my home. Sami Sezgin, ILS uçuş için tutorial videosu var mıdır sizde usta? İyi uçuşlar dilerim demiş. Sami'cim, bu ILS uçuşları her uçuşlarımızda yapıyoruz. Dikkat ederseniz nasıl yapıldığını izleyebilirsiniz. Şu an motorlarımızı çalıştıracağız uçağımızın. We are about to start our engines. So let's turn our left and right fuel pumps. And turn on anti-collision lights, wheel lights and wing lights, logo lights turned on. And we turn on APU bleed, left and right packs off. Passenger signs auto. Just waiting a little bit. Air condition warnings. Right, we are ready to start our engine number 1. Release parking brakes and push back. Evet, ilk motorumuzu çalıştırıyoruz. Number 1. 150 yolcumuzu bıraktık Detroit'a. 144 tane yolcu aldık. Birazdan Washington'a doğru yolumuzu başlatacağız. We have delivered 150 passengers here at Detroit, and now we picked up 144 passengers to deliver it to Washington DC. All right. Starting engine number 1. Stop pushback, hold it here, parking brake set. Right, engine number 1 is stable. Engine start switches to right and starting engine number 2. There is 26. Engine levers to right, we started. Alright, and engine number 2 is now stable. Engine number 1 and 2, we are clicking on continuous. Generator bus on, APU off, taxi lights turn on. APU bleed off, left and right packs auto, hydraulic pumps on, prop heat on, checked. The doors are closed, as you can see. Alright, flaps selecting to 5. Trim setting is 5.0 for takeoff. And outshore brake is set, checked. Alright, there we ready for taxi. Release the parking brakes, there we go. Alright, there we taxiing again on the ground to the runway, to left. We're just continuing here on the taxiway. By the way, we can look to the airport, how beautiful that is and how big this airport is. Detroit Airport. With American Airlines on the ground at Detroit. And we are taxiing to runway 22 left for departure. Bülent Yurdakan hoş geldiniz. Kırımsız uçuşlar demiş. Eyvallah. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Uçuşumuza geldiğiniz için. Çok güzel gerçekten. Crossing runway 9 left, 27 right. Evet, Detroit havaalanı gördüğünüz gibi bayağı büyük bir havaalanıymış ve çok güzel standart senaryosu var bunun. Gördüğünüz gibi. Evet, böyle devam ediyoruz. Daha sonra birazdan pist 2-2 soldan kalkışımızı yapacağız. Az bir süre daha kaldı. Devam edelim. Ongeveer een uurtje vliegen. Dan de volgende landing zometeen. Columnite, bonjour. Bonjour, welcome to the live stream. There is the runway, the last point. Gonna turn here on this point to runway 22 left. Kalkış için son noktadan içeri gireceğiz şuraya. Oradan piste doğru çıkacağız ve kalkışımızı buradan yapacağız. Right, there's runway holding point to 2 left. Right, turn on the strobe lights. Runway turn off lights and Charlie mode. Traffic, everything is on. Hemen line up yapıyoruz. Auto throttle on. Right, there we lined up on runway 22 left, doing the last things for takeoff. Cabin crew, take your seats, prepare for takeoff. Oké, daar staan we dan op baan 22 links voor de take-off. We zijn er bijna klaar voor. Heel even en dan gaan we. How many nautical miles? Well, we have 460 nautical miles to go for Washington. There we go. Power set. Toga power set. $80 knots cross check. Rotate. V2 positive rate, gear up. Turn on autopilot. It's doing something crazy. What's the matter? I don't know what happened. Sound is turned off. Alright, everything is okay. No worries. Was the inner marker on the approach, so we have to turn off the inner markers. Alright, flaps 1. And flaps up. Hari, no, tomorrow there is no live stream. Unfortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow. For today, we have 1 hour to go to Washington DC, and then we will end this live stream for today. But tomorrow there is unfortunately no live stream, so enjoy this live stream for today. Took off from Detroit with American Airlines 737. There you can see we are flying heading towards to East USA. Continue climbing. Let's select flight level 310. After takeoff checklist, gear up and off, no green lights, checked. RTO brake off, checked. Flaps up, no green lights, checked. Engine start switches off, and let me look. After takeoff checklist is complete. Ben Marul, abi ben uyuyacağım. Ya çok özür dilerim demiş. Uykum var saat 10, ben uyuyacağım demiş. Evet, tamam. İyi geceler diliyorum size Ben Marul'cum. Uçuşumuza katıldığınız için çok teşekkürler. İnşallah bir dahaki sefere görüşmek üzere. Zaten 1 saat sonra uçağımız inecektir. 1 saat sonra uçuş bitiyor. And Harry, what time on that day? Well, oftenly we are flying at 1:30 p.m. normally, or in the evening time in Europe at Amsterdam local time. Please subscribe to BullBosphorus and also turn on your notifications, my dude, so you will never miss a flight from BullBosphorus. There we passed 10,000 feet, so we turn off the landing lights and also the taxi lights. There we are speeding up to 300 knots. There it is, the speed is going to 300 or 306. Efe Cool, hoş geldiniz. Where are we now? We are departed from Detroit. We're flying heading to east heading to Washington DC. Bülent says, oh God, looking for Detroit, more bigger airport. Sami Sezgin, uçuşlar için profesyonel jog sisteminiz hangisi diye sormuş. Tüm kullandığımız aletler, sistem şeyler YouTube kanalımızda yazılıdır. Lütfen oraya bir bakmaya unutmayın. Oradan her şeyi görebilirsiniz. Oradan bir göz atsanız iyi olur. Şu an Detroit'tan kalkışımızı yaptık. Washington DC'ye doğru gideceğiz. Yaklaşık 1 saatlik bir uçuş olacaktır. Kısa bir uçuş. Şu an irtibamıza tırmanmaya devam ediyoruz. Şu an irtiba 15.500 feet yüksekliğindeyiz ve birazdan transition level'ı geçeceğiz. Hari asking BullBosphorus, please can you subscribe to me? Well, okay, I will check out your channel in short time, and then I will subscribe to your channel. Okay. Alright, is it possible that we can hit 100 likes for this live stream? We are now at 62 likes. Hopefully we can get 100 likes for this live stream, and in the meantime we are past our transition altitude, so we're gonna hit the standard button. There we are flying at 80,000 above. So turn on the wing anti-ice. Oh, that's nice. You will do a live stream tomorrow. Oh, okay. Okay, dude. I will check it out tomorrow. Recto says I subbed and turned notifications on. Urge a good YouTuber. Thank you very much, Recto Gamer. You're welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you for the great comments. You're awesome. And by the way, enjoy this live stream with BullBosphorus. We are on 65 likes, and hopefully we need there 35 likes before we hitting the 100 likes. Maybe it is possible, and we are really close to 2,500 subscribers. Hopefully we can get it in short time. Please share this live stream to your friends. They're also coming in and also liking this live stream with BullBosphorus. Alright, we're just climbing. We have select flight level 310. We took off from Detroit and heading to east to Washington DC. It's maximum of this flight is 1 hour, which is 10 minutes is past, so we have 50 minutes to go. You can also subscribe to my channel, and when you're subscribing to this channel, your name will pop up in the middle of the screen, so please do it now and smash the like button. Yeah, buddy. We are really close to 2,500 subscribers. It's a milestone for BullBosphorus. Help BullBosphorus to get his 2,500 subscribers. And in a short time we will reaching the 2,500. have a look to the pilots from the flight deck. Look at that, pilot is sleeping. Oh god, he is sleeping. That's not so a good job. Sleeping while flying. Hey, wake up, man. It's not allowed to sleep now. Wow, that's so beautiful. Harry asking how long until landing. Well, I will check it out for you from the FMC. How long it will take. Let's check out from the progress page. Landing time at Washington DC is 21:07 Zulu time. 21:07. So we have about 50 minutes. 50 minutes for the landing. And about 235 nautical miles we are starting or descending. So that's a short time. About 30 minutes. So it's quite a shorter flight than before. DJ Hall asking, can you take us to the cabin? Yes, here you are. This is the cabin. Please ask me if you have any questions about everything. I'll be trying to help you and to answer any questions. Have you had a donation this stream? Yes, we have donation options. We have also super chat donations. You can make some donations. Please check out our links below in the video description. Otherwise, in the live stream on the right side, you can make some donations. Please check it out there. And hope to receive something from you guys. Okay, Harry says I won't be there for landing. I have to go to bed in 10 minutes. Alright, Captain. You have to go to bed in 10 minutes. Which country do you live, Harry? was in England. Is that true? Stopover is about 50 minutes. We're gonna land, right? 50 minutes. The beep sound is meaning that we have 1,000 feet to go to reach our cruise altitude or cruise level. Heading towards to east. Compass lighting is on. Farming viewer, you are subscribed and like this video. Alright, thank you very much, that's great if you have done that. But I couldn't see your name, it was not popping up on the middle of the screen. But if you say you're subscribed, so thanks, and hope you're enjoying this channel, this flight channel with BullBosphorus. We are now on our cruise level. It says optional is better to fly at flight level 370. You can also climb to 370. It says reset MCP alt, so we're gonna reset our MCP alt. A level change. We are climbing. No, I just on Ivao, not on VATSIM. And DJ Hall asking why the game doesn't feature engine failures. Well, my friend, this simulator has engine failures, but we turned off because of the realism at the live stream. You know, we have to reach our destination before to get any failures, so that's the reason why we have turned it off. But it is possible to turn it on. You can get some failures, it's possible. I never say that it is impossible or something else, but please make sure you are subscribing to BullBosphorus. We are almost hitting 2,500 subscribers. It's a big milestone for this channel. And also smash the like button. I'm just wondering if it is possible that we can hit the 100 likes for this live stream. Bülent kaptan iyi uçuşlar demiş. Kendine iyi bak. Kırımsız uçuşlar. Görüşmek üzere. Bülent'ciğim teşekkürler. Keşke gitmeseydiniz. Biraz daha burada kalsaydınız. Birazdan inişimiz olacaktır. Şöyle 40-45 dakikalık sonra bir iniş yapacağız. Birazdan. Sami Sezgin inişe kadar buradayım kaptanım demiş. Sami'cim eyvallah, çok teşekkürler. Uçağımızda en azından bir Türk bulunsun. Çok güzel olur. Fazla sürmez zaten. Şöyle bir 40-45 dakika sonra uçağımız inişe geçecektir. Yani ineceğiz. from the right wing. Evet, Sami demiş ben de çok profesyonel anlamda olmasa da meraklıyım uçak uçurmaya. Tecrübelerinizden faydalanmak isterim. Diğer videolarınızda da göz atacağım yakın zamanda demiş. Eyvallah Sami'cim. İyi uçuşlar dileriz size ve iyi inişler. Furkan Peker selamun aleyküm, iyi uçuşlar demiş. Hey all good flight. Aleyküm selam Furkancım, hoş geldiniz. Merhabalar. Sizler nasılsınız? İnşallah sizler de uçuşlarınız da iyi gidiyordur. Var mı şu anda canlı yayınınız? DJ Hall, you are a Syrian living in Turkey. Alright, that's nice. Nice to meet you, dude. And enjoy this flight. Hope you are subscribing to BullBosphorus on this channel. And also leaving a like. Thank you very much. Yeah, buddy. Let's fly direct to Sierra Echo Golf VOR. From there we're gonna make approach on the runway. Let's get some weather information. At Washington DC, we have variable wind, variable from 0.4 knots, and temperature is 27. Altimeter is 3008. So there's no difference between Detroit and Washington. Altimeter is the same. Alright, we have passed 70 likes. Tam tamına 70 beğeniyi aşmışız arkadaşlar. Bakalım bu canlı yayın için tam tamına 100 beğeni alabilecek miyiz arkadaşlar? Let's check out if we can reach 70 likes for this live streaming. Çok güzel. Kızıltaş TV abi iyi uçuşlar demiş. Yarın okul olmasa inişe kadar izlerdim. Yatmam gerek demiş. Kolay gelsin. Kızıltaş TV tamam, teşekkürler. Dostum, daha sonra da izleyebilirsiniz inişi. İyi geceler diliyoruz size. İstirahatınıza bakın. Tekrardan görüşmek üzere. What is the difference between landing gears, handle being in the middle and being all the way up? Well, my friend, this is the handle for landing gear. When it is in the up position, that's meaning that your gear is up, and down is gear is down. That's normal. And in the middle position, it's meaning that's off, up and off. You know, the gear is up, and there is no chance to turn on the gear again. So this is the off position. So there are 3 positions there: up, off, and down. I hope you understand what I mean. Sami Sezgin says, we already had more than 70 likes, Captain. Let's try 100 likes. Yes, that's what I said. Let's try to reach 100 likes. Now we are on 71 and we have 29 likes to go. Hopefully we can get it before the landing. And also subscribe to BullBosphorus if you're not subscribed. Do it now, and also smash the like button to reach your 100 likes for this live stream. Kaptanlar, benim bir 2 dakikalık aşağı inmem lazım. I'll be go to downstairs for 2 minutes. I'll be right back within 2 minutes, a short time. We will start our descending in short time also. So let's select 10,000 feet. And I'll see you soon, captains. Alright, Captain, here is Captain BullBosphorus back. We are using our spoilers. And let's check our ILS frequency on unit ref page. It's 110.10. So let's fill in to the left side and also for the right side for the co-pilot. ILS frekanslarımızı sol ve sağ tarafa dolduruyoruz. İniş hızımızı da ayarlıyoruz. Landing speed for flaps 30 is 150. Plus 5 is 155 for landing speed and course is 011. Selected. Also for the right side. Evet, tamına 3500 metre. Our landing runway length is 3.5 kilometers. So auto brake 2 is enough for that. Hello bro, I am back. Morton Gearlow, welcome back everybody. Murat Erbaşi düşürsene uçağı demiş. Arkadaşlar burada biraz ciddi uçuş yapıyoruz. Lütfen yani böyle sorular sormayalım. Yani gerçek hayattaki gibi bir uçuş yapıyoruz. Siz eğer bu uçağın içinde olsaydınız bu aynı soruyu sorabilir miydiniz mesela? Bence soramazdınız. O yüzden yani kendinizi bu uçağın içinde gibi hissedin ve ona göre uçuş yapın. Lütfen öyle sorular sormayalım arkadaşlar. Evet, uçmaya devam ediyoruz. Lütfen kanalımıza abone olmayı unutmayın arkadaşlar ve bir beğeni atmayı da unutmayın. En azından şöyle bir 100 beğeni almayı çalışıyoruz. Sizlerin sayesinde inşallah 100 beğeni alacağız. Right, my friends, make sure you are subscribing to BullBosphorus to our channel and hope to reaching 100 likes at the end of the streaming. DJ Hall asking, why don't you apply for Turkish Airlines? You are so talented. Well, my friend, I have already a job and I am working in the Netherlands. I don't know. Everybody says that I'm just talented, but never tried it before. Orhan Seyran, iyi akşamlar, hoş geldiniz kaptan, merhaba. Discord kanala bekleriz, isterseniz gelin. Discord'dan Livestream bölgesine girdik şu an. Livestream'e girebilirseniz bekleriz orada sizi. Right, we are flying the clouds. Yarın Türkiye'de okullar açılıyor kaptanım demiş Orhan Seyran. Eyvah, yandınız desene. Yarın okullar Türkiye'de açılıyor. O zaman sizlerin artık internete girmeye neredeyse imkanınız olmayacaktır. Sanırım. Tüm uçuşları kaçıracaksınız o zaman. Orhan Seyran yok ben kaçırmam demiş. Eyvallah. Evet malum sizde lise sondur. Evet anlıyorum. Bazen öyle oluyor işte. İnşallah tüm sene boyunca uçuşlarımıza gelirsiniz tabii bekleriz ha. Kesinlikle Orhan Kaptan. Alright, let's use the spoilers. Rio Oye, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Evet, Orhan da gelirim inşallah zaman buldukça. Kaçırmam uçuşları demiş. Evet, çok güzel olur ama tabii ilk öncelikle dersleriniz daha önemlidir. Eğer dersleriniz falan varsa sakın derslerden de kaçmayın. BullBosphorus yüzüne dereyi de boylamayın. O yüzden yani. Boş vakitlerinizde tabii bekleriz yani. Buralardayız. Bu arada da kurabiyemizi yiyoruz. Biraz kurabiye atıştırıyoruz inişten önce. Right. There's the 10,000 feet. Işıklarımızı açıyoruz. We are approaching Washington DC. Birazdan Washington'a inişimizi gerçekleştireceğiz. Evet, yayınların tekrarı var ama derslerin yok değil mi kaptan demiş. Evet, aynen. Doğrudur. Derslerde daha dikkatli olmanız gerekir. Derslerde ILS approach'u kullanın. Otomatikmen olsun. Pegasus'la Adana'dan İzmir'e geri döndük dün akşam. Bayağı gördün, yorgunum, uçuş sersemliği herhalde demiş. Siz BullBosphorus'a katılın dostum. Siz BullBosphorus'la beraber uçuş yapın. Hızımızı biraz düşürüyoruz. 200 knots alalım. There is the runway. We can see the runway from here. flaps 1. Yes, we're gonna do an ILS approach. So DJ Hull, don't worry about it. We're gonna do ILS approach. Let's select our speed to 180. Right there, we on the approach. Landing gear down. Flaps 15. Right, flaps 25. Alright, landing. Spoilers, reverse thrust. $60 knots. Spoilers down and detent. Retracting the flaps. Alright, welcome to Washington DC. Temperature is 28. Right, parking brake set. Alright, thank you very much everybody for watching and liking this live stream. Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you. See you next time.